Hello and welcome to Conrad Seidel's Beer of the Week. This week's beer is, well, it's lager. This is lager, it says here, and it comes from Brew in Scotland. We here in the German-speaking world, we believe that lager is the typical beer for southern Germany, for Austria. And that's true in a way. I was 19th century lagers, they came from our area. But in the later 19th century, Scotland developed its own brewing tradition of lagers, and Scotland was more or less the only place on the British Isles where you could get a decent lager that was locally brewed. So as Brewdog grew bigger and bigger, and there was a growing demand for Brewdog beers being not so overly hopped ales, but have a real lager from Brewdog. They developed a beer they called This is Lager, 21st Century Pilsner. So let's try what they believe 21st Century Pilsner should taste like. First, have a look at the beer. Very lively. Golden, white head. And a very intense hoppy aroma, quite fruity indeed. Refreshing, nice malty character, not overly full-bodied, but not, it's not a Pilsner, it's more like maybe a Helles or Dortmund export style. And it's really, really hoppy. They say it's 21st century Pilsner. I don't believe them. I think it's a late 19th century Pilsner. The idea is, before World War II, you tried to add as much hops to a beer as you could, because hops make beer stable and you can store it for a longer time. Shelf life is much longer as beer is hoppier. So in the late 19th century and early 20th century, brewers would add as much hops as they could to a beer, as long as beer drinkers would accept the beer for not being overly bitter. And then, as hop prices are very high, industrial brewers just reduce the amount of hops they use in their beer. And Brewdog sort of reversed the trend and said, we will add as much hops as our ancestors did. And that's what resulted. This is lager. And it's a great beer, and you would maybe have some bacon with it, or you need some really healthy food just to enjoy that beer that they call This is Lager, and I really love that. I really love to drink it even without food, and I hope to see you next week for another Conrad Seidel's Beer of the Week. Cheers. Not so bad, these Scots, huh?